Hi, I'm Danny Gasparini, and welcome to this segment of Penn Voice. I'm joined today by Sarah Norman, who is the Community Partnerships Director for Friends for Youth. Sarah, welcome.
Hi, Danny. Thanks for having me.
We love having folks from Friends for Youth on our program because we always learn so much from everything that you're doing for youth in our community, and I feel like there's so many things that are happening. So, let's first start with your role, and also give a little bit of mission background about Friends for Youth for the few viewers that may not know who Friends for Youth is.
So I'm the Community Partnerships Director now. I've been with Friends for Youth for 4 great years, and a lot has happened over those years. When I started, I was a program coordinator, so I was working directly with the youth and mentors and families. And then we launched our school-based group mentoring program for the first time, and so I was very involved in getting that going with our school partners and being there for each session and meeting all the kids. And then I became the partnerships director, and now I'm getting to be involved in all of these great projects, community-wide initiatives. So it's been a really great journey. And what I love most about Friends for Youth is just the ability to focus on that mentoring relationship. Because in my past jobs, I've seen how important an adult relationship is to a youth. It doesn't really matter so much what the program offerings are sometimes. If a youth doesn't have the support and encouragement to embrace everything they're being offered, then they're not going to be successful. So I've just seen time and time again how that one relationship kept that youth coming back to program, helped them do better in school, helped them make more friends. So it's really the most powerful thing, and that's what Friends for Youth continues to focus on since 1979. So it's our 40th year.
And I go back, way back to Mike McDivitt, who was actually one of the founders before Becky Cooper came in and took the role as executive director. So I remember the program very well in its inception and the base for its mission. And don't you find it interesting, as the organization has been around for 40 years, and yet the basis of what you do, putting adults with youth to thrive, never changed. And yet your programming has just expanded tremendously. Even your geographic area that you serve has expanded tremendously. But that basis of what you originated with your mission is still the most important piece of what you do.
And the goal of having that consistent adult support is so valuable to a youth, because as they move between schools, get older, are in and out of different services, they'll still have that adult mentor to be with them as kind of their rock. It doesn't mean that, having a mentor is just gonna be, I'm gonna reach my goals right away and I'm gonna, have no problems. There's gonna be, different things throughout their life, different phases, and the mentor's still gonna be there the whole time.
I remember we had a past episode, and we actually brought one of your mentors, and a student that he was a mentor when he was in elementary school, and the student has now gone on to graduate college and in their first career, and they talked about the friendship that they still have. So even though they sort of graduated out of the Friends for Youth program, they are still friends. And I think in some cases the mentor talked about how his student is actually mentoring him in a lot of areas now.
Yes, and that's the most amazing thing about being in a mentoring relationship. I've been a mentor to youth before, and I've gotten more out of it or just as much out of it, and they start to give me advice, and that's really how it should be. We shouldn't think of mentorships as I'm coming in and I'm teaching you everything. It's a transformative experience.
So let's talk about updates, because we've talked now a lot about the importance of having an adult person in a youth life. What are the updates and some of the things that you are doing now new on the program side?
Yes, so we're still doing our one-to-one community-based mentoring program where an adult is matched with a youth who's between 8 to 17 years old. They meet with them every week for at least a year and do activities together based on whatever their interests are, whatever their goals are. So that program is still doing great. And then we have our new school-based group mentoring program. And so this started in 2016, and group mentoring is something that we hadn't done before. And so we created this new program based on best practices and research. And so 2 mentors actually meet with a group of 4 to 5 youth on school campuses during the school day. And oftentimes these are youth who haven't stayed for an after-school program before, either because they can't access it, they have other obligations, or honestly, they've just been disengaged from school. They don't feel a sense of belonging. And so we meet them right where they're at, on campus, during school, and we form these great small communities of mentors and mentees. So you get the extra value of youth being able to build relationships with their peers, have group discussions, and then we have our group mentoring curriculum, which focuses on social emotional learning skills. And so they get to problem solve, learn about decision making, goal setting, be encouraged to ask for help. They also learn about self-care. Mental health and wellness is very important to us as an organization and a key part of mentoring. And so they really learn about how to manage stresses in their lives and what are positive and negative coping mechanisms.
So it sounds like in addition to needing to raise funds to provide this structure and to provide the programming, you need a lot of volunteers. You need these mentors. So my first thought might be, I don't think I have the time to do it, nor do I think I have the skills to maybe help a high schooler navigate the social, emotional, kind of mental health part of what they're facing. What would you say to someone like me?
I would tell you that you only need, for our group program, you only need 1 hour a week. During the day, it could be before work or during your lunchtime. And for our one-to-one program, just 2 to 3 hours. It could be in the evening or on the weekend. So it really does fit easily into your schedule. And you don't have to do anything extraordinary with a mentee. They really just want to be with you, be a friend, maybe go to a park and play catch, or maybe go to your house and bake cookies. So it's all easy things that you can build into your schedule. And you just really need to be caring and be open to the experience.
And I'm hearing it's not something like every Wednesday I have to pick at 2 o'clock. It's something that I'm going to work out with my mentee. And we're going to have a mutually agreed upon schedule. And it also sounds like that you're going to give me some training.
Definitely. We have a full day, or almost full day training where we go over all of these different mentoring scenarios. We talk about the challenges that our youth are going through. There's a wide range of important topics that we go over. So at the end of the training, you feel really prepared to start mentoring. And then every week, our staff checks in. We offer activity resources, free tickets. We really are there the whole time. And being a smaller organization, we're able to put in that extra time with our mentors and our mentees and families.
And how do students, mentees, find you?
All of our students are referred by youth professionals. So it's either a school counselor, someone from an after-school program, sometimes a principal or a teacher or a probation officer. They identify that this youth is facing various socioeconomic challenges along with family challenges, and it's starting to show at school with their friends, with their teachers, in their attendance or their grades. These are just, indicators of all of the challenges and stressors that they're facing in their life. And so they know that having a consistent support like a mentor would be really helpful for that child. And both the youth and the parent have to want to do the program. And we go and do a home visit at their house, and we make sure that they're both interested in the program. And another program that we actually have now is where we offer more resources and activities for our youth than just what Friends for Youth offers. And that's called the Whole Health for Youth initiative. So this is a very exciting new project that we've taken on in the last year. It involves 5 local organizations, so Friends for Youth, Redwood City Police Activities League, Siena Youth Center, Peninsula Conflict Resolution Center, and Star Vista. And it's funded by the Sandhill Foundation. And the idea is that by better coordinating our services and working together, combining our resources, we can increase the ability for youth and families to access both prevention and early intervention mental health and wellness programs. And so this is a way that we're deepening our partnerships to be able to better serve our youth and families.
Well, Sarah, we're out of time, but it's always so wonderful to bring someone from Friends for Youth to talk about all that's going on. You're so innovative and always expanding your program and reach. It sounds like we're going to ask our viewers to help mentor, volunteer, donate, get involved, jump on your website, just learn more.
Yes.
Learn how to bring this program into your company for a conversation. So just jump on their website.
Yes.
Sarah, thank you so much for telling us about
Thank you so much for
Friends
having
for
me.
Youth, and we'll see all of you next time on Penn Voice.